Hello everybody, my name is Eros, and today we're talking about the Nature add-on by Codestudios. This add-on will cost 830 Minecoins on the Minecraft marketplace. However, it's not released quite yet if you're watching this video when it comes out, but it is estimated to be released on May 27th of 2025. And hey, thank you to developers at Codestudios for gifting me this add-on early and allowing me to do like an early premiere on this add-on. That is so cool. So cool to talk about an add-on before it's officially released. However, this video is not a paid promotion or anything like that, and all opinions are my own. The description of this add-on says, experience the beauty of nature like never before. With this add-on, vibrant plants, majestic trees, lively insects, and much more to your own Minecraft world. Experience lush biomes from mystical swamps to sunlit plains, and collect new materials for your own back garden. Let nature inspire your creativity and transform your world into an enchanted paradise. When you log into your new or pre-existing world with this add-on, you'll be given this new guidebook that will tell you a little bit more about this add-on, like the description that I read before, and also has everything listed in the different types of items like crops and plants, because there are brand new crops and plants in this add-on. Also different types of trees, different botanic items, flowers, insects, other items as well. There's some new craftables to be had. So we're going to check out everything today, and I kind of have them laid out that way as well, so we can look at the different topics and themes together. It's built like a little house showcase too that we'll check out at the end of the video, but let's go ahead and get into some fun craftable items. So we can craft a picnic basket, which is really cute. In order to do that, you're going to need a bunch of sticks. So let's go ahead and craft up one of these right here, right meow. And there we go. And I think, yeah, this basket is an entity though, not my favorite, of course. I definitely wish maybe in the future they can change this to a block type of item. However, it's really cute. I've noticed that if you do put items in here, and you don't just have to put food in your picnic basket, it seems like you put different flowers in there, like you could even put like a tool or a book or whatever. But when you put items inside of this picnic basket, it's got a cute little cover on top, which is actually really adorable. But yeah, not a fan of the entities. So hopefully the technology can change in the future. And then another item that we can craft are these hanging flower pots. So you need sticks, chains, and one of the picnic baskets to go ahead and craft yourself one of these, which is really cute. You can use them to hang up all different types of flowers. It seems to be working with the vanilla flowers as well, like the one tall ones. However, I wasn't able to get it to work with the eye blossoms. I don't know if it's updated quite for the new Pale Garden update. And I did notice something a little bit strange. Maybe it's user error, but when placing down these flower baskets, they only go one direction depending on where you are. So these ones always on this side will be facing like this, and then the flower pot baskets will be always facing this way in this direction. I've tried different ways. Maybe it's user error. I'm doing like shift and like trying to place it in a different way, but it would be nice in the future if they can add a change for the different directions of the flower pots, if that makes sense. Because like, what if I want the flower pot to look like this direction over here, but I can't quite figure out how I would be able to do so. But yeah, it works with a bunch of the different flowers, which is really cute, and the brand new flowers too that you can find in your world. So as far as I can understand with this add-on, all the new trees, insects, and flowers will spawn naturally in your world. However, probably the trees and flowers you will have to find new chunks, but the insects will spawn. But here are the new flowers. So there are a couple different types that we have out here. So this is the primrose, and I will say the art style of these flowers look very vanilla to me. Much of this add-on is very like enhanced vanilla plus type of thing. Doesn't feel out of place at all. It looks very vanilla. But yeah, we have the primrose, and this is what it kind of looks like in the hanging pots. We have the snapdragons. We have the lavender. We have the cosmos, which I really like, the two two-tone colors. We have the hydrangeas. And last but not least, we have the hibiscus for these types of flowers. We also have this really cute cactus flower that I placed on these cacti over here. You can't place them on the ground or anything like that, similar to how you can do with the vanilla Minecraft cactus flower. You can kind of just place wherever you want, but you can place them on top of cacti, which is really cute. I like the tone. I like the color of this flower. Very beautiful and dangerous, but very nice. We also have brand new lotuses, and there's one type for this, but it can change into many different things. So one spawn for the lotus, but it can change when you place it to look a little bit different. And it doesn't seem, yeah, because sometimes when you place things, it's always when you place it in that block going to be that special variant. But this one, it seems like if you want to, you can kind of spam and get the one that you want. So that is really interesting mechanic that they have going on there with their variants. This just seems like kind of random where it places, and even in the same block, you can have the different types of textures for the lotuses. I will note that there's been this problem with some of the other add-ons too. When you place custom lily pads together, sometimes if there's like a bunch in a row, let's see if I can imitate it here, but it kind of does a weird water glitch. Yeah, like that, you see? But this has happened in other add-ons before, where it kind of just like erases the water underneath like one of the lily pad type of items. But like I said before, that happens in other add-ons as well. Maybe it's just a limitation with Bedrock, but maybe your designs don't have them so close together and you won't get that weird watery glitch looking thing. Let's go ahead and look at the lights right now. So there's two custom light sources. With this add-on, we have this beautiful firefly lantern, which is really cute. I appreciate the fireflies moving around in there. That's some movement in your blocks. So in order to craft one of these, you're going to need the iron nuggets, and also this light sack that you get from killing the fireflies that are in this add-on. And here is the crafting recipe for that. And you can place it on the ground. You can also hang it on different chains or the different fence posts like so, for your decoration purposes. And they do give off some light, and it's very cute. I like it. I like it a lot. It does look like it's an entity though, so hopefully in the future it can be like a proper block situation. Oh my gosh, the ant is like, yo, you're on a mission. Oh my gosh, you are on a mission, this ant buddy. Oh my gosh, wow. Interesting. Also we have the mossy stone lantern, and you can make these with some stone, some mossy stone, and a vanilla lantern, and it makes some really fun lanterns for your world to light up the place a little bit more. But there is the crafting recipe for that, and you can place it down. It does produce light. This one does look like it is a block type of situation, so that is nice to see. But pretty fancy. It looks really nice in your gardens and when you're decorating. Also want to talk about some of the other foliage type of things. We got these mushrooms, and these mushrooms are similar to the lotuses, where there's like this type of mushroom right here, the glowing mushroom, but it has a chance to turn into a couple different variants, and it doesn't matter the block. It can be different things in the same block if you want to like just spam to get the one that you're looking for, which is pretty interesting. So this one like looks like it has a blue and a purple variant. Really cool. And there's also this mushroom as well, just labeled mushroom, that has different variants as well. This one I think has 3. It's got like this white mushroom type, and then this one right here, the little X on top, and also this one too, which this one seems to be rare. Let me see. But yeah, they can spawn the same type as long as you just keep spamming it in the same place if you're looking for a specific type of mushroom, which is interesting. And then we also have these really nice mushrooms too, which I love. I love when you can place mushrooms on the walls. So there's the mushroom logs. And you can place them on any type of block, not just logs. It seems like I was able to place it on the concrete, on this barrel over here, and then I have some more decorations that way as well. But some really cute mushrooms. Also a couple different variants too. There's like a brown variant and like a white variant of these mushrooms, but very cute. Definitely a fan. We're using those as decorations and placing it on all different types of blocks to use. There are 12 different trees that you can find in your new or pre-existing worlds, and here are their saplings. Some of them have some fruit on them, which is really nice to see. And I do have all the trees laid out over here, so we can take a look at them. They will have different variants of the same trees, like they won't always just be copy and paste the same tree over and over, so keep that in mind. But just to get a nice look at the different trees. So we have the ash tree right here, which I like a lot as well. And I do want to test Tree Capitator. So this is from World Utilities, a different add-on, but I want to see if Tree Capitator will tree capitate these trees. So let's go ahead and see, and it looks like it will not. Interesting. Maybe, okay, so it looks like these are the wood pieces. Maybe if they were made out of log, like the log pieces, like with the ends on them, it might register as a tree. But it doesn't look like at the moment the Tree Capitator is registering these to Tree Capitate, which is something to keep in mind. But yeah, here's the ash tree. We have this tree over here, the baobab tree. Nice big boy. And let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like this one is registering. We have this one over here, which is the cherry tree. And this one actually has cute little cherries on it, which is adorable. I wonder, let's see if we can punch. Okay, so you can punch these to get the cherries. That is nice to see, and you can eat them. We'll talk about the food in a little bit as well. And it looks like, oh yeah, the little cherry block is still here. So hopefully in the future, it will start growing some more cherries, and you can kind of just, you know, over time, keep getting cherries from the same cherry trees. And here is the chestnut tree. And this one did spawn in with some cute little mushrooms on it, which I love to see. Cute little chestnut baby. Not registering for Tree Capitator. We have over here the peach tree, which has these cute little peaches on them, which you can collect like so. Very nice to see. I wonder if they work with bone meal, because sometimes they do. Let me get some of that and we can test a little bit and see what it do. And I did notice, because I used the saplings for all these trees right here, and you only need one sapling, like even though they're kind of thick, they got some thick chunks. You don't need to have 4 saplings, you just need 1 to make these trees. I don't see the peach. Here's a, so doesn't look like bone meal is doing anything to the peach right here. We break this, we can get a peach. Interesting. I'm not seeing like the little peach thing that we kind of saw with the cherries. Right here, there's a cherry, and oh, we can bone meal this one. Okay. You can continue to bone meal these cherries. I'm not seeing it with the peach, like the little peach bud still there though. So I'm not sure if you get all the peaches, if they'll be able to regrow like the cherries. And then let's see, what do we got? We got all different types of trees. I really do like the looks of the trees. Redwood, some people might be kind of disappointed because redwoods in real life are like really big. But here are some of the redwood trees, and you can kind of see the different variants between them. Like there was a little shorty, and I'm like, ooh, why are they so tiny? But I did plant some more, and they're a little bit bigger. So I got some redwood trees over here. We got some more. We got the vine tree with the mushrooms on it. The willow tree. Definitely a big fan of willows in real life. Always thought they were so cool. Have willow tree. And then we have over here a coconut tree. There are coconuts. Let's see if we can break that. And can't bone meal it. Interesting. Wait, is it kind of like maybe cocoa beans? No, it's not like cocoa beans where you can replant on the logs. Interesting. We have this one over here. Beautiful. I love the purple. Love the purple. It's so nice. And it does make purple wood too. So all these trees do have their own unique wood sets. And here are all the different doors that all of these trees can make, as well as different trapdoors. And they do have slabs and different strip variants and planks as well. They got their own fences and fence gates too, which is really cool to see. I love having brand new wood sets in the game, and these do work as doors, of course. And we got the trapdoors, and the slabs work like slabs. There are no stairs. I noticed that with the different wood sets, there are no stairs, but there are slabs, which is interesting to see. And you can go ahead and use the axes on them to make them the strip variants too, if you wanted to. And then there's also all the different types of boats as well, and the chest boat variant. I did notice something kind of strange. I wonder if I can duplicate it when I was kind of like playing around testing. When an ant went in a boat, yeah. And it kind of takes over. Oh my gosh, we got an ant-powered boat up in here. So that was interesting to see that the ants can kind of take over the boat. Kind of reminded me of like ants can sometimes get like parasites that will take over their brain and like make them do stuff. I don't know, but I thought that was really interesting. We can have some ant-powered boats. Hi. That's really funny to me. I don't know why. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. Maybe not working as intended, or maybe that's what they wanted. Some ant-powered boats. Pretty interesting. Yeah, speaking of ants, let's take a look at all of the different insects that we can have. They are spawning, as you can see. They are quite loud. I do feel like the volume of the insects are quite loud, in my opinion, but we have different varieties of them. We have the ladybug, dragonfly, butterflies, fireflies, and the anties. Little ant babies. But here are the ladybugs. Really, really cute. There is no net in this add-on. It would be cool to have like a net to be able to collect these bugs in our worlds. Maybe something they can add in the future. We have dragonflies, which I think have the same variants. We have butterflies, which do have different variants. Very beautiful. But yeah, I would love to see a net, you know, to collect up these butterflies and move them around easily with just this add-on, though you could have other, like Buckets Plus, to pick them up with different add-ons too if you wanted to move them around. They are really, really cute. And then we have the fireflies, which I believe do drop the different sacks of each other. We can get to them so that we can make the firefly in a jar. Come here! Oh my gosh, they're like, no, we don't want to die today. Get them! So let's see. Yeah, he dropped some of the different light sacks that we can use to make the firefly jars that I showed you guys before. But yeah, those are the bugs. We love nets, and I feel like they're kind of loud. But I think they're really cute. I do like them. And they definitely add a lot of ambience to the world and to like your gardens and all different types of things. Next we're going to talk about the food. So I was told by the developers that there is a roadmap for this add-on, that they do plan, they're already working on an update for it, which I love to see. I love when add-on developers are working on an update for their add-ons and they want to continue to progress and have it grow, but there will be a food update in approximately 2-ish months, give or take, with a brand new food system for this add-on. So it's not implemented yet, but for the future they are hoping to add brand new food recipes, different types of plates, different types of procedures for cooking, and different like cooking items to cook your foods. But we do have these foods so far in the game already that you can eat, just like little snacks. Little snacky foods, like you can eat this peach. But in the future they plan on adding more peach food items. So love cooking in Minecraft, so very excited to see how their cooking system goes. But we have, at the moment, we got strawberries, and we have different crops too, that we can find the seeds by these guys. These are the custom NPCs that you can find in your world, and you can buy different crops from them. And you can also sell too if you want to make some money. And they do have different trades on different people. So these guys will spawn in little houses throughout your world, little villagers. I have not found one of them yet while searching around, but they're really, really cool. And you can unlock them. I did unlock all their trades by trading with them. You can unlock more and more and kind of see what they can do. But if you want to grow different types of food, you'd want to trade with them. They're emeralds, and you can get them, and then you can turn all the different crops and stuff into seeds. So like if I wanted to grow lettuce, so it doesn't look like it's working with the lettuce, but it works with the tomato. Maybe we get tomato seeds this way. Interesting. Maybe I need multiple. Can we get corn? We can get corn seeds. I wonder with the lettuce. I do have them all planted out over here. So there is the strawberry bushes. Very nice. Very similar to the berries that we have in vanilla Minecraft. I love that as a food source. Though they're not pokey. They won't cause you damage. Like the sweet berries, which is nice. And then we have the blueberries. Very cute. We can collect these. And do they work with bone meal? Let's test that out. They do work with bone meal. So you can make a bunch of different berries. Really, really fast if you wanted to. And then these don't make the seeds. Can we plant them? We can just plant them like sweet berries. So you can replant, reuse a bunch of your foods. Here's what the corn looks like. So to harvest this, yeah, it looks like you punch it. And then we can get more seeds that way and replant. So you get more seeds, more than one, so you can reuse the corn. The lettuce, I want to see how we get that. So we are getting lettuce seeds by planting these. Interesting. I haven't checked. Let's see if I bone meal a bunch of grass. Oh, it does. Oh, cool. Looks like we are getting like the new flowers in here. Probably depending on the biome that you are. So there's the new primrose. Do we get the different vegetable crop seeds from the grass? That is wheat seed. It doesn't look like, because as far as what I understand is you can get the crops from the new villager. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting the seeds from here. So I'm interested to know, how does one make the lettuce seed? Maybe not implemented at the moment? Because the other ones seem to be working. We can get pineapple seeds, corn, because I have that in my inventory. But interesting. There is a brand new item too, the plate, which I really do like. It's really, really cute. You can craft this up with white glazed terracotta. And with 3 of these, we can craft up some plates. And let's do that right now. And yeah, you get 1 plate for 3 of those, and you can place it down and put different food items inside of it, which is really cute. Like we could put the pineapple there. And can we move them around? Doesn't look like... So is it based on the direction? When you place them, let's see. Yeah, you can kind of move them around in the plates. Doesn't look like you can move them around while they're in, but depending on where you place them, you can kind of move them around. But yeah, you can get these cute little plates to put your food items on, which we love to see. It does work with... Do I have any... It does work with vanilla food too. I was able to put some vanilla food. Let's pick up some of these vanilla foods to see if they will work in the plates. We can put a carrot in there. Oh yeah, we can switch them out this way. Are we getting the item back if we do it like that? Let's see, how many pineapples did I have? Tomatoes. How many tomatoes do I have in my inventory? I have no tomatoes. Will I get a tomato back? Yeah, okay, so you are picking it back up. But yeah, you can put different vanilla foods in the plates, which I think is really, really cute. Does it work with any block? I don't think so. Yeah, you can't just like put dirt on the plate, but it looks like different food items you can put in the plates, which I think is really cute. And I did notice that it's got a pretty interesting mechanic. It kind of works like an item frame. And I was able to do something cool when I was building the house that I want to mention. Like if I were to get like a slab, you can place it kind of like on top of it and you can make some really detailed things with it. So like, yeah, you can place a slab right there. So like I got the slab and this plate and this food item pretty close together, which I think is pretty cool. But it's not like popping out or anything. But yeah, I like that mechanic, of course. There are 16 new different beds that you can make, one for each Minecraft color, and they all look really, really cute. Definitely a fan of them. In order to craft these, you'll use vanilla wool, and you'll use the new planks from the new wood types. So as far as like the base wood color, they're all the same, but you can get new textures for the top of the beds, and you can use them to sleep during the night. And let's show you. So if I were to have a bunch of these planks in my inventory and grab a color, we can make a cyan bed with the new planks. And it doesn't matter what new plank you use. Just as long as you use one of the new planks, you will get the new top texture. But it will never change, at least right now, at the moment. I don't know if they have plans to change that. It'll always be the same bottom wood type, but you will get the new textures. Which obviously, like pink heart bed, oh my gosh, adorable. Also, this picnic basket is really cute too, this picnic red. But yeah, some nice new colors of beds to use. Let's make more pink. We need them all the pink beds. In addition to the new beds, we do have brand new carpets for all the different colors. And you can make them like so. So instead of just doing 2, like vanilla Minecraft carpets, if you put 4 wool together, you'll get some of the new carpets, the new picnic carpets, if you wanted to have a nice little picnic in your world. And I do have all the picnic colors laid out here as well. One for each color in Minecraft. We got like the classic picnic one and all of the different colors. Obviously the pink one's my favorite, but with the pink one, I don't think the hearts are always in the same direction no matter where you place them. So the hearts will always, kind of like sunflower seeds, will always be placed facing the same way. It might be nice to have some directional with those, but not at the moment. But yeah, there's some nice little textures and patterns to all of the different colors. It's definitely a fan. You can use them to make picnic baskets or just use them to decorate in your house or your gardens or whatever you want to do. Some brand new textures. And you can place the new picnic baskets on top of the little picnic carpets. This is really cute. They do can get moved around. I think an ant was able to move around the picnic baskets since they are entities. So keep that in mind. There's also this new picnic entity that you can make as well. I wish you could put the plates on top of them. But the tops, you can walk through, it seems. So you can't place items on top of this table. So that would be a nice change to do in the future if they're able to change this picnic table into an actual block. Would definitely be a fan. They do look really cute though. It's nice that you can sit on them. But hopefully the tops will be real and you can put the little plates on them and maybe even a picnic basket and different items to use for decoration purposes. And I do want to see, let's see, you can make these new stone path blocks and these new rocks, which I do really like. For the rocks, they do have different variants. For the paths, I believe they're always the same. So let's make some of those, the stone paths, and then we'll make some of the new rocks. Really easy to make, and I think they do add a lot of different texture, and there's so many different things that you can do with them. But yeah, these little rock paths will always be the same. But these rocks do have some different variants, which I like a lot. Like there's a little bigger one, smaller ones, medium ones to use, and it seems like it's kind of random. And just like the other ones, I believe you can get different ones in the same block. The different variants, if I'm not mistaken, depending if you just want to like keep going. Yeah, like that one's a little bit different, but yeah, different types of rock pieces to use to decorate, which I do really love. And it looks vanilla, very vanilla-ish. Lots of vanilla plus action going on with this add-on. One thing I did want to mention before is that I wasn't able to put like the new mushrooms or the new flowers in vanilla Minecraft flower pots, which I think would be really nice to add if they can do that in the future. So we can put this new stuff in like the vanilla pots. I think that would be really, really cute. But I guess I want to show you, I made this like little house with all of the new items to kind of like see what you can build. So you can build some really fun pathways. You can put the new mushrooms in there and like change up the different colors if you wanted to. The new lanterns are really nice. You could use the lily pad lotuses as little bridges, but like the issue we mentioned before, it will have a little bit of that water texture issue that is found in a lot of add-ons. Little piggy boys in here. The pig wasn't able to control the boat like the ant was, so I think the ants are just like all powerful people. But very nice. Little waterfalls with little rocks and lotuses. Really cute. Little stone paths. I'm using the new fences. All these are the new woods that you can use. Little picnic basket. You can put plates on top of the picnic baskets too and like put your food in there. And like this one is empty at the moment, but we can go ahead and add some items in here and it'll get a cute little cover. And then if we break it, we do get all of our items back too. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. You break it. Oh, and it's keeping the food in there? It did spit out the lotuses. Oh, okay, so it looked like it's spitting out non-food items, but it's keeping the food items in there. That is interesting. So you can kind of pack a lunch? Maybe? Oh, it spit out? Okay, well, I guess you can't eat glistering melons, but I guess it knows, it registers which items you can actually eat, and it will keep them in the baskets, and you can pack yourself a little picnic or a lunch. That's pretty interesting. And place it down, and you could eat the little plates and eat a nice little picnic or something. That's cute. Oh yeah, I wasn't able to put like the basket on the table though, like the plates. You aren't able to place them on there. Oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh no, my picnic, this is ruined. Oh no, my picnic, I guess I got confused with the picnic table. Place the different, oh wait, no, did it place right here? Wait, is that my picnic basket? Hey, my picnic basket placed on this basket. Okay, it didn't eat it. It didn't eat it. It's fine, kind of. Well, you can put your baskets in your flower pots. Interesting. Okay, well, at least that mystery is solved. Sorry for the slander. Picnic basket. And picnic table. Okay, well, yeah, that one's fine. Okay, cool. But yeah, the new trapdoors, the new log pieces, the new mossy bits for decoration, I think are really, really nice. Let's see if I can pick them up. I think you could craft these because they're called the overgrown moss. If you put them like a block like this, it just looks like a normal moss carpet. But when you put them on top of a block, it gives a nice little decoration piece that looks really, really cool. The new doors in here. I have some of the hanging fireflies and the hanging baskets around. Here's like a little kitchen area. That's how I kind of found out that, oh, you can like kind of put items in like small places with the plates and the food, which is cute. You make it like this little pantry. You can place picnic baskets up here. You can do different things with the different wood types, nice little carpety areas, and all that jazz. But yeah, that has been the look. Oh yeah, I have some brown carpet right here for a little welcome mat. But yeah, that is looking at the nature add-on. I might be able to do a live stream with this add-on soon, and we can kind of hang out and talk about it together. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Definitely a lot of potential with this add-on. I'm excited to see in the future how it kind of changes and grows. I'm interested to see the new food update as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I have some other videos on the screen right now in case you're in the mood for watching some more. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye!